Hello and welcome to a new segment here at Some Nerdy Arguments. We're currently calling 555, 5 games in 5 minutes on day 5. Basically, we pick 5 games a month that you should keep an eye on in the coming month. In addition, we choose 5 from the previous month that deserve recognitions. Sort of the SNA seal of approval. So yeah, it'll actually be about 10 games, but only about 5 per month. So going in no particular order, we begin with the January games.
Let's hurry up and get this started.
This could be fun.
I'll play with you.
Dragon Ball FighterZ is the latest game in the venerable franchise, this time a 2D fighter created by Arc System Works, the people behind Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue. Some fans may have issues with the comparatively smaller roster of fighters, but a level of polish is present that can't be denied. This is the leader out of the gate for 2018 fighting games and may be able to hold that mantle all year. The wave of Metroidvanias continues with this excellent title from Joachim Konjak Sandberg, the developer behind the indie beat-em-up Noids Who Loved Devolution 2. 7 years in the making, Iconoclasts stars Robin as she tries to help those around her as a mechanic, although it comes with the price of penance from Mother and the Concern Agents. An excellent example of the genre, Iconoclasts is a wonderful blend of action, adventure, and storytelling. I'm not big on point-and-click games, but this game was able to get its claws in me. Developed by Deconstruct Team and published by Devolver Digital, the Red Strings Club is a cyberpunk adventure game that centers around the Red Strings Club bartender Donovan, as he and his friends work to prevent the machinations of the corporation Supercontinent Ltd. The truth is out there, one mixed drink at a time. I'm not big on the series, but when you get self-professed Monster Hunter fans saying this is the best in the series, I can't ignore that. Out on PS4 and Xbox One so far, Monster Hunter World takes the basics of the Loot Fest formula and improves upon it, making the setting one whole connected world instead of smaller zones, as well as making it more accessible to newcomers to the series. If you're looking for the right jumping on point, this is it. Created by the guys behind Towerfall, Celeste is a platforming game that's been getting well-deserved critical acclaim. The game features well-designed, challenging platforming that feels a bit reminiscent of Super Meat Boy, though sadly no replay of main character Madeline going through the level with all her failures. But there's more to this expedition up the titular mountain than meets the eye, as Madeline must overcome her inner and outer demons. And I know I said only 5, but this is the first time doing this, so I'm throwing an extra bone to January, including Full Metal Furies from Cellar Door Games, the guys behind the incredible Rogue Legacy. Full Metal Furies is a game in the same vein as Castle Crashers, where you and up to 3 friends can save the world. And with that, we move into February, and we begin the month with a little cheat as we're covering ports here, but did you see how many ports are coming in February? Seriously. 3DS has Radiant, Historia, Perfect Chronology, the PS4 has Shadow of the Colossus Remake, the Secret of Mana Remake is coming this month, and then there's the Switch. If I wanted, I could make all the ports coming to the Switch the entire February, with Bayonetta 1 and 2, Dragon Quest Builders, SteamWorld Dig, and Payday 2. And for all we know, Secret of Mana is coming to Switch as well. It's a Portapalooza here. One other Switch port to talk about, but this gets special attention because it's one of my top 5 games of 2017. Night in the Woods stars college dropout May as she returns home to Possum Springs, a fictional Rust Belt town that was hit hard after the local mine was closed down. Spearheaded by 3 people, Night in the Woods is a fascinating study on the psyche of small-town America as they deal with economic stagnation, and I recommend it to everyone. It is released as of February 1st.
A new cry could be heard.
The first game published under the Electronic Arts EA Originals brand, Faye is an action-adventure game created by Zoink, the guys behind Stick It to the Man and the upcoming Flipping Death. Described by Zoink's CEO as a personal narrative about our relationship with nature, Faye features the titular character helping a forest that's rather responsive to songs from the flora and fauna as it deals with an entity known as the Silent Ones. Releases on the 16th. Next is a former Kickstarter project called Aegis Defender. Created by Guts Department, the game is a mix of action-adventure, platforming, RPG, crafting, and tower defense. And also Shovel Knight is in there. The game has been a long time coming, wrapping up its crowdfunding campaign in September 2014, but the wait will end this week as it releases on PC, PS4, and the Switch. And we end this initial 5 minutes with the longest 5 minutes from Nippon Ichi Software. The game stars a hero who has somehow forgotten his reason for being face to face with the evil overlord. With 5 minutes to go until the end, you as the player must help go through the memories of the hero, remembering his moveset, his party members, even his hometown. Can you help him remember? Find out next week when The Longest 5 Minutes releases on PC, PS Vita, and the Nintendo Switch. And that's 5 for January and February. If you liked our list and want to see more when they come out, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to add to it, list the games in the comment section below. If you have suggestions for games in March, feel free to add those too. I'm Jeff from Some Dirty Arguments, and I'll see you next month with another set of games.